Alright guys, so today we're going to try and finish up the chop sauce stand build. Now if you remember yesterday, I got these legs welded on with some 3-bead fillet welds. This was the first one I did, and you know, I had kind of a little bit out of practice for this, but this is the second one I did. I think it turned out okay, you know, for what we're doing. And so I guess what we're going to do now is we have to get all the height of the legs exactly the same height before we come out here and, well, attach them to that. So, yeah, I'll figure this out off camera, and then we'll slice them out, probably do a little bit of grinding off camera on those ends so I can put gussets over them, just more end caps to make this look a little bit more professional, and then paint. If it decides it's going to warm up. I haven't actually checked to see how cold it is outside, but it's fairly cold. So anyways, let's get her done. so as you saw, we got this thing all welded up. Crappy weld over there, don't look at that. Nah, just playing. So we got the legs all welded on, and you know, it works great. I can lift it up, it's heavy, but the problem is we have a gap right here. So I'm going to slice out a couple more pieces of this plate, and we're just going to basically put them underneath there and weld it together. Now if we come over here, just had another thought, grab a scrap piece of this 1/4 inch angle, put all our weight hey, works as a foot. Now all we need to do is notch that, perhaps, because that looks a little unprofessional. Maybe slice out a much smaller piece that'll fit in kind of like that, so we have some outside corner joints to weld. Let's get her done. Alright, so I got these, the pieces tacked and welded on, the side pieces, and I decided this would be the perfect place for a shelf. Now this is just some of this scrap sheet I got. I was going to use it to make something else, but didn't have enough, so use it here, and I can always go back and get more because they had a ton there. I don't know why I didn't grab more, but anyways, as you can see, these two sheets overlap, and there's kind of a gap right there, but 60-11 that, or maybe not even weld that, but we're going to 70-18 all of this, 70-18, 70-18, 70-18. So we got a lot of welding to do, and after that, the only thing left to do is to put the chops on this, probably put it over there, the stand and the chops are over there, and then later clean it off and paint it. So without further ado, let's attach this, my camera, onto the tripod, if it's going to go on. I can edit this out. There we go. Without further ado, alright, so we're back. We're going to weld this out with some of the Hobart 7018. So I got a buttload of welding to do here. So, yeah. Let's get her going. Now I'm going to do what is known as backstepping. So I'm going to weld from like right about here to right about here. And then I'm going to step back and weld from where I started to where I'm going to weld. Now I'm going to move my camera a little bit because I kind of need to reach around the tripod. This is tricky. Okay, well, gonna move the camera. Again, there we go. Okay, so alright, YouTube. So, this is the final part. This is actually being filmed on an Apple iPhone 4S, just because of the fact that my camera died and I can't wait for it to charge. But the chop saw is sitting up here, and it's not plugged in, but it's at the right height for me as of right now. We wore down the abrasive blade a lot, and the shelf on the bottom is working great. So, there's my hand. I'm trying to block, stand in the way of the sunlight, I guess. The shelf on the bottom, I'll include some pictures at the end, but some of the welds there, and as you can see, its only purpose in life is to store scrap metal. Now I know some of you are going to be like, oh, that's only 1/8" plate, it's going to warp like nothing else, and you're right, but I don't care. So if you're going to be one of those people who's just going to rag on me like that, I just don't care. Its sole purpose in life is to hold scrap metal, and it does a good job. So anyways, if I could do anything differently while I'm building this, I probably would gusset, which I'm going to do later. Just use some of the scrap plate that I've got underneath, and put some gussets from there to there, there to there, on all the corners. And I'd put casters on all 4 legs instead of just 2. That'd make it easier to move around. I'd put 2 of them with locking ones, but casters are expensive. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this overall build. Please rate, comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you can. As always, this is Sub-D350. Signing off, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this build, and I'll see y'all later.